Mike, welcome to Turkey. I think last time we spoke we were on a rooftop in Singapore. Tell me a bit about this break and what's the schedule going to be like?
Yeah, so it's been obviously a bit of a strange one. New situation for the league. Obviously, we had the 2 weeks off, so we gave the lads a little bit of time away to mentally refresh and physically refresh as well. Gave them a winter program as well to do for one of the weeks, and then obviously had a good week of training last week. A couple of double sessions to get them sort of back in the swing of things, to both obviously physically and mentally prepare for Boxing Day. Obviously now we're here in Turkey. We've got a really good games program, playing Trabzonspor and Napoli, obviously. So it'll be tough opposition. It'll be hopefully a good week and a good outcome in the games.
It's been a lot of double sessions, hasn't it, since the players came back?
Yeah. So again, I suppose in the pre-season with us having the two groups, there was less of an opportunity to work with the whole squad. So the manager really wanted to try and maximise the amount of time that he has the whole group together. So obviously doing the double sessions allows us a little bit more session time to work on tactical elements that he wants, and also to physically improve as well during the training. Yeah.
How much do you think it helps? Because in pre-season there's a lot of travelling around and normally extra events for people to do, but because here we're just based in one place the whole time, is that going to help everyone to recover?
Yeah. Obviously travel can take it out of you, and all being based in one area obviously helps. We can obviously control what they're eating to make sure they're recovering well between sessions, and also obviously we've got treatment available throughout the day with the physios and medical team. And yeah, not having to travel is a really real benefit. We can maximise the time that we're spending with the lads rather than obviously travelling to and from different areas. So.
How much are you hoping that it will have an effect later on in the season, getting this bit of fitness in? Because other teams have got a lot more players away at the World Cup, where we only had 2, and then I guess they'll be back next week.
Yeah. So obviously we'd like to have more. Obviously, go away to the World Cup, but yeah, it's a really good opportunity for us to work with the group that we've got. We've almost got the whole squad. Obviously, only missing 2. So yeah, it's a really good opportunity to maximise his time. Obviously, as I said before, for the manager to get his tactical elements in that he wants to work on, and obviously us build capacity through the physical training that we're doing. So yeah, hopefully throughout the rest of the season it should stand us in good stead. And
the temperature here, it feels pretty perfect. I mean, I'm not out there running in the sunshine like you guys, but it feels kind of perfect because it's not ridiculously hot, is it?
Yeah. So it's kind of around, I suppose, late teens, early 20s. So it's a nice temperature. Obviously, much better than back at home where it's obviously really cold this week. Obviously, so yeah, it's nice to come away during this period of the year, I suppose, and get some get some sun. Cheers, Mark.
And finally, how important is it for your role to be fit yourself, because you're running laps with the players, aren't you, and you're having to demonstrate every single exercise?
Yeah. I mean, I think you kind of want to practice what you preach a little bit as well. So yeah, to be physically fit, to be able to obviously do some of the running with the lads helps. I think you can kind of gauge the intensity that they're working at as well. Cheers, Chris. But yeah. So I think it's important, obviously.
Right, I'll leave you off to the gym.
Cheers.